Good morning, everyone. How you doing? This is Isolation Central here in Las Vegas.
Hey, hello from our living room.
Yeah, we haven't left this place in over 2 weeks now because since it started, yeah.
Oh, lockdown, it's killing us.
So have you ever heard of B-roll?
Yeah, really. In filmmaking or in showbiz, B-roll is when you go out and capture background activity going on or landscapes or, things driving by and you use it as filler in your story.
So guess what? We have a ton of B-roll in our neighborhood because when we first got cameras or lights or whatever, we would go test it out in our neighborhood. We get in a truck and we just film.
Right. Or it's a beautiful day and we just want to go out and be out there. And so we have a lot of footage.
Yeah, we have a lot of B-roll of just our neighborhood. Yeah.
Yeah, the west side of the Las Vegas
West side
Valley.
of the Las Vegas Strip. And if this works pretty good, I think once this thing's over, we might do the east side, the north side, and the south side as well.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know. So anyway, what we did was we put it all together in a little driving tour of the west side of the valley, just to give you kind of a taste of what life is like when you actually live in Las Vegas.
Yeah, now a couple of shots, we had to go out and get a prescription, so a couple of those shots will be sort of new, but the rest of it is all B-roll.
Yeah, so we clubbed it all together into hopefully a little interesting, and we do a little tour of the stars' homes too, so stay tuned for that.
I hope you enjoy this. You know why? Because this adventure starts right now.
This is Las Vegas. You all know how much time we spend on the Strip, and many of you have spent a lot of time down there as well. But what about the city itself? This year is the 2020 census, and we'll soon know for sure, but it's estimated that 2.5 million people live in this roughly 135 square mile area. There are mountain ranges on all sides, so it truly is a valley. And the name? It means the meadows in Spanish. Paula and I live towards the Strip since at one point we both worked there, and so we need to drive just a little bit west to get to the first area we're going to visit, which is Summerlin. We've done at least 3 vlogs located in this area, and we'll mention them as we go along. You just have to appreciate that driving to the west, the view of Red Rock Canyon and the Spring Mountains is really hard to ignore. That's going to be the backdrop quite a bit now while we're in this area. We are approaching Rampart here in Summerlin, and this is one of the busiest areas for restaurants, shopping, entertainment, and golf. To our right is the beautiful Tivoli Village with its gorgeous architecture that is definitely going to be the subject of a future video. Just down to the right is the world-class Angel Park, with its 2 championship golf courses designed by none other than Arnold Palmer, and numerous awards to its name. We stopped at a little neighborhood park to grab a view of it from the back. How gorgeous is this? And across the street is the Suncoast, one of our favorite local hotel casinos, run by Boyd Gaming. Last year we did a weekend vlog where we featured the Suncoast and also did a little mini walkthrough. These magnificent twin towers are called Queensridge Place, and who wouldn't want to have the penthouse suite at this place? Hey, you wanted to see living in Las Vegas? This is high-end living for sure. So in an earlier video, we mentioned a little bit of history about Summerlin. It was one of the earliest master planned communities built with the vision of Howard Hughes and named for his grandmother. The Hughes Corporation still owns and maintains the community, and its success and growth have been incredible. Summerlin has been named one of the best places to live in America by no less than Money Magazine. This is Charleston Boulevard, where most of the businesses reside, and we are going to just swing by and take a look at the heart of it all, downtown Summerlin. You may remember just about a year ago, we did a video on the gorgeous Red Rock Resort and downtown Summerlin. In fact, it was a Saturday morning and the farmers market was in full swing. Here's hoping that all that can start up again real soon. Downtown Summerlin is a shopping, dining, entertainment complex that is just a great place to spend some time. And I'll tell you what, we absolutely love it here. Across the road are 2 new additions for our much-loved local sports teams. And we have done videos for both of these world-class facilities. The Las Vegas ballpark is, of course, for our minor league aviators, and it's an award-winning facility. At this point, the start of the 2020 season is delayed. We're just not sure for how long yet. And just beyond that is City National Arena, the home office and practice facility for our beloved Vegas Golden Knights. Many of you have wanted to see a neighborhood in Las Vegas, and we both agreed that this is one of our absolute favorites. I'll tell you what, if we had a do-over, we sure would have bought a house in here. This is a community called Desert Shores. Let's take a look at lakeside living in the desert. Desert Shores is a master plan community as well, started in 1988. It covers 682 acres and has more than 3,300 homes. People lucky enough to live here can enjoy 4 man-made lakes, and if you live on one of them, you actually have the option of a private dock. This private community is very recreation-oriented, so there are lots of walking paths, picnic areas, sports facilities, and a terrific clubhouse. And all these businesses and restaurants are on site as well. Why would you ever want to leave? This is a side of Las Vegas most visitors will never, ever get to see. The Summerlin area has 230 parks in its 22,500 acre area. Parks are very important to the master plan because so many Las Vegas homes don't have much in the way of yards. This is the Kellogg-Zaire Sports Complex on Washington Avenue. This is one of our favorite parks, and although there's not a lot going on today, we were here a year ago and captured some footage of local residents enjoying all it has to offer. There are separate fenced dog parks, and clearly, even with social distancing today, the dogs are out getting some exercise. There's a track surrounding the park that's almost 2.5 miles long. And just down there is the world-class Darling Tennis Center. All right, we're going to head back east towards the Strip and take a look at some vintage Las Vegas. Summerlin is your beautiful new master plan community, but now we want to show you some neighborhoods where the performers on the Strip have lived and homes that are anything but cookie cutter. On the way, we pass the wonderful Las Vegas Springs Preserve. This is the spot where that original spring is located. You know, the spring that actually started the town. The preserve, in combination with the State Museum, is an incredible asset to Las Vegas, and we highly recommend you spend a day here. We did a video on this last year as well, and we will link that below. This is the historic neighborhood we were talking about on Alta Drive. Many of these were built in the 1950s and 60s, so think of the names from back then of folks who had worked here in Las Vegas. These are unique, one-of-a-kind properties. Lots of them mid-century modern design, but also Mediterranean villas and desert hideaways. The lots are huge with mature plants and trees, and with this winding lane, it actually reminds us of Beverly Hills, California. Around the corner on Rancho Drive is a gated community called Rancho Circle. It started life in the 1940s when it wasn't gated. Big lots and custom homes, and in the 1950s and 60s, it became a playground for the big stars to live and have lavish parties. Before we leave this historic area, we will cruise down one more. We just cannot get enough of these beautiful custom properties. When you look at some of the tiny postage stamp lots they're building nowadays, this place looks like paradise. Now, since I'm giving you the nickel tour of where some of the stars lived and played, let's drive by the stars that live literally within a couple of miles of our house. Along the way, we pass Lorenzi Park and the Sammy Davis Jr. Festival Plaza, which is a community park on the west side. And here is the Las Vegas Golf Club, a lovely course that offers great golf at reasonable prices, and it happens to be right across the street from our destination. Taking up a complete city block, this is the home of master magicians Siegfried and Roy. In case you couldn't guess who lives here, they do put their initials on all the gates. This is a huge property, and if you look at it on Google Earth, you can see lots of buildings and room for their beloved animals. You have to remember their long reign at the Mirage, dazzling audiences for many years with their incredible illusions. Years ago, when Paula's brother first came to see us here in Las Vegas, he was marveling at the existence of things that exist in every city, like shopping plazas with Best Buys and chain restaurants, grocery stores, tire shops. It was funny because those who visit here only think of Las Vegas as the Strip. Amazing that just a few weeks ago we stopped here for a nightcap after our Bellagio date night. And 1 week ago, the night they closed to the public, the restaurant looked like this.
Okay, that last shot was kind of sad, wasn't it?
Yeah, I miss Applebee's already, I admit it.
That was the last time we actually went out.
Yeah, pretty much, except, the grocery store mess.
Yeah. Anyway, what'd you think of this one?
I have to say, I really enjoyed putting it together. It's really the best of the west of Las Vegas. And those of you who have told us you're thinking of moving here or planning to move here, geez, you might want to, look in Desert Shores or Summerlin, huh?
Yeah, it gave you a couple of ideas anyway.
And life out here, there's a lot to do. There's definitely a lot of outdoor living as well. So I'm sure you saw that.
If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button and join our Facebook and our Instagram accounts.
Yeah, we have fun on there. We do some things during the week that we don't do on YouTube. So if you're interested, join us there.
Everybody, stay safe, stay positive, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye, everybody.